That is the reality of being a mother. So when I was getting married at that age, honestly speaking, I don't think I knew what I was doing. If given a second chance, would I have married at the age which I did? Probably not. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that just joined newly, I know I got lots of subscribers after uploading the kitchen tour. You guys have just been awesome. I'm glad to have you in the family. My name is Odinaka and my channel is more about everything home. So sometimes I do a sit down video like this one, and yeah, it's good to have you guys here on board. So guys, this video is actually inspired by Dyna Ekwueme. She made a video talking about being married and having 2 kids at the age of 25 and its harsh realities. So if you've not seen that video, I'm probably going to put the link in the description box. You guys need to just go and watch her. And I mean, her channel has been so real, so inspiring. Like, I'm so much glued to her channel. I love her. She's always a real person. So you know, when you're watching someone and you can relate to the person, you can relate to the person's struggle. She gives me that vibe. So if you have not seen her video, if you have not subscribed to her channel, I'm gonna leave it at the description box for you to subscribe, and then go watch this particular video I'm talking about. I love you guys. Please subscribe. In fact, like this video before we continue. I'm waiting. Okay, have you liked it? Anyway, let's proceed. So the reason I'm making this video is because she really kind of, you know, when someone is talking and the person scratches you where it hurts, like I'm not hurt, like the person kind of made you pinch yourself. I'm like, this is me. So I just felt like, okay, I can actually share my experience and, you know, share my own view. That's the essence of this video. Okay, the struggle is actually real. In my own case, I got married at the age of 20, and bear in mind, before that 20, we were already dating. So like by 18, I was already talking marriage. So I got married at the age of 20, and now I'm 32 years. I've got 3 lovely children. The first is 11 years, the second is 7, and my little baby is 19 months. We started having our baby, I think 1 year later. I think 1 year, 6 months after. So it was like, I got married and we really wanted to start having children, because I know there are some people that get married and they're not ready to have children, which is fine. It's just like, it's your choice, you know. But for me, I felt like, what's the point wasting time? I needed to have children. I used to love the idea of having children. So I was like, okay, I needed to start having children. You know, the moment they hand over that little bundle of joy to you in the hospital, you do not realize how much that joy, that gift will change your life. Honestly speaking, you do not realize it. It is like, it's so overwhelming. Sometimes I just sit down, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody tutored me how to be a mother. Like, you don't teach people those things. You don't teach people how to be a mother, do you? So it just comes with a natural instinct. It comes with like, oh my God. Sometimes I'm like, I see myself screaming and I'm like, this is not me. How am I doing this? How can I cope? How am I coping? You know, it is a lot of work. It is, and then the effect it has on your personal life, I can't even start explaining that in this video. It is too much, guys. Okay, so when I was in Nigeria, I just finished service when I had my first son. So I immediately started my master's degree. I was schooling and nursing a baby. Okay, you guys know how Nigerian universities can be. Then I had my second son and I picked up my PhD form to start off again. So the same journey I had with my first child, I had with my second. But the only good thing about it was that I had help. I wasn't doing it alone. I had support of my husband. I had the support of my help. I had support of my parents, my sisters, and all that. So there was this family support which enabled me to see these things through. But when we moved to the UK, guys, everything changed. When you're abroad, those of you that stay abroad, you can relate to what I'm talking about. every step you take, you must put your children first. You cannot decide without, you can't even try it except you want to lose your children. Okay, so you have to put them, in fact, you have to put them first before yourself, because you don't want it to look like you're neglecting your children or you're pursuing a particular thing. And okay, who is going to look after your children for you? There's no help. Childcare abroad is like a capital project. Okay, people do it, but I mean, there has to be a justification for that. Okay, I'm not saying I'm not going to get childcare, but I'll definitely do that when I feel like I am ready to work full time. But at the moment, guys, you have to do these things yourself. You have to take your kids to school. You have to cook for them. You have to take them to football training. You have to, at some point, you just realize that your love life is suffering. You realize that your personal life is suffering. It will even look like you don't have an ambition anymore. You don't have nothing. Everything just boils down the same circle every now and then. Oh God, I don't even want to go there. But I'm not saying that having children is not a blessing. Honestly speaking, I can't have it any other way. And do you know the irony of this whole thing? I remember staying without my children for some years. Like, I was separated from my children for about 2 years. It was like half of my soul was not in me. That's how bad it was. Like, I couldn't exist. Like, I was like a walking corpse. Each time I think, I'm like, oh God, when am I going to see these children again? When am I going to see these children again? So it is it's a bittersweet experience. Like, that's how much you get attached to them, such that, and because of this love and because of this attachment, everything you do circles around them. Okay, in that video, she also talked about the effect having children has had on her body. You know, when I was single and when I've not had kids, I used to be one of those people that used to eat, like, I could wake up 12 midnight and I would eat without even, thinking of the effect it will have on me or my body or what it was. I wasn't even checking my weight, like. But now I have to live with the reality of always watching the portion of food I eat, even watching the type of food I eat, except you're someone that is not conscious of your body. But personally, I'm always very, very conscious of my body. So it had are we even talking about the psychological effect it will have on you? Because when you just have your child, your body might not be, I mean, people react differently, but some people are not able to start bouncing back, like doing things that will help them bounce back to how they were before they had their children. Even when you have gotten that your desired body, you cannot just relax and eat the way you're supposed to eat or the way you used to eat. Your life just takes a different turn entirely. Having a daughter now, I just feel like if there's a way I can prepare her for this type of thing, like the type of change she's going to face when she gets into a family life, let's be sincere, we can never ever get prepared. We can't. See, it's until you face it. You need to you live by experience. You can only teach the little you can teach, and then the rest will be by experience. So that is the reality of being a mother. So when I was getting married at that age, honestly speaking, I don't think, if I look back now, I don't think I knew what I was doing. I honestly did not know what I was doing. I'm not regretting getting married at that age, because after all, it's a beautiful thing, and I was blessed with beautiful children that I couldn't imagine my life without. But the question is, if given a second chance, would I have married at the age which I did? Probably not. Reason being, sometimes I just sit and I just sit down and imagine what I would have achieved career-wise if I was single to an extent. Maybe if I was single till 25 years, because I knew at that time I was very ambitious. Like, I was very, very ambitious. I wanted the world. Do you get? I wanted the world. That's not to say I still don't want the world. I mean, now I'm done having babies. I'm gonna go get the world. Okay, I'm aiming to get the world. So watch this space. And I knew I was marrying a good man, but I'm not sure I knew what I wanted out of life, like in general. Okay, I don't know if it would have been different if I had not married at the age I married. If you're one of those that married after 25 years, please, I would like to know, share your experiences at the comment section. If you knew what you were getting into when you got married, like in terms of motherhood and the whole, you know, bulk of the whole thing. So if you knew what you were getting into, if you were matured enough, if you were, I mean, if you knew where your life was heading, the question is not, would I have married who I married? Because obviously, yes, I would have married who I married. But the question is, would I have married him at that age? Probably not. I would probably just wait a little bit, even date longer while I, you know, explore the world or explore my career. I don't know if things would have been different. Honestly, those are questions I would never have an answer to. But what I do intend to change is trying to see how I can achieve those things that I couldn't achieve at that early age. So, I mean, 32 is still very much young, okay? I'm still very much young, fresh to explore the world, and I intend to explore the world. Anyways, so just take your time, have fun, meet friends. If you want to go party, drink reasonably, okay? These are experiences I never had, and I'm not sure I regret not having that party life experience, because I don't think I'm that person. If given the opportunity, even now I have the opportunity, I can't even go partying, okay? So that's not the kind of life I feel like I miss. I just feel like I miss that independent life. Like, you know, when you're finishing school, you're coming out of school and you're looking for a job, you get a job, you live on your own, away from your parents, you know, those kind of life. That's what I feel like I missed out on in life, okay? So not necessarily any other thing. You guys get the drift. I don't want to get to 50 years and look back and like, I should have done this, or I should have traveled to so place, I should have lived so life, okay? So that's one thing that keeps popping up in my mind recently. I'm like, look, I think I just need to find a way to balance the equation. While I still have time for my kids, I still make out something out of my life. So now that I feel like I have realized what I want out of life, I want to make sure I pursue it. Okay, let me know at the comment section. Are you married? Are you single? Are you planning to get married anytime soon? What age do you see yourself getting married? What are your goals? What do you intend to achieve? Do you think you know exactly what you're getting into if you get married today? I'd just like to, you know, hear your views at the comment section. Let's make it interactive, okay? This is one topic that has really fascinated me. That's why I decided to make this video, and I was like, why not? It's been long I did a sit down video, so let me just get it out there and we move on. My advice to even people that are married and people that are planning to get married anytime soon, do that, and please don't lose yourself while you're at it. Do not for any reason lose yourself while you're married. That is the worst thing that can happen to any lady, okay? Very, I mean, you will forever regret it. So please get married, do your thing, have your children, and whatever you know you had in mind to achieve while you were single, still try as much as possible to see to it that you achieve it. You will be happy you did, and you will come back and thank me, okay? And you will come back and thank me. These days, women don't just sit at home doing nothing. Women are even the go-getters. Women are the ones shaking grounds now. Can't you see Okonjiwala? I mean, she's married though. I mean, madam, still achieving things. So go out there, get married, but don't let marriage define you. You set the pace at what you want to achieve out of life. I mean, you can balance it. Don't let anyone tell you cannot. You can actually balance it. You can do whatever you set your mind to do. Be you a lady or a man or whatever. Don't let even your gender restrict you. I don't believe in that. Oh my God. See, you can actually do even, I'm not trying to be a feminist right now or whatever, but you can actually, women are achieving a lot these days, so let me just leave it at that. Okay, so there's nothing you cannot achieve as long as you have set your mind to do it and you are determined and you're committed. So please get married and don't lose yourself in that marriage. Make sure you know what you want, just like your husband knows what he wants. Okay, you guys should always find time to, think independently on what, because the problem with losing yourself in your marriage is when you realize it, you might even start resenting your partner, you might even start resenting your husband. So it is very, very advisable not to lose yourself. Try and take care of yourself, and that thing you wanted to achieve before you got married, before you even started having children, try and see how you can still achieve it while you are married. Okay, so you guys should let me know if you really enjoyed this video, if I should be making more of these sit down videos. I really don't like seeing ladies lose themselves while they are married. Like, even me, as I'm seated here, guys, sometimes I just feel like I'm not achieving what I want to, or I just feel like I'm stalling, There's always that feeling, but it is okay to feel that way, because it's like a what do they call it? It's like your conscience or your mind, your brain is telling you sit up. Okay, so it is more like a reminder that you need to continue to strive to be better. So I mean, we can do this. Okay, we can actually do this. Yeah, share to a friend who knows a friend that needs to hear this. And don't forget to like this video, guys. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and welcome to the family, because we're going to be having more juicy stuff like this on this channel. Okay, I'll see you in my next one. Stay fabulous. Bye.